Dear learners, this is K. Ishwar Rao, Assistant Professor, Jamshedpur Cooperative College. The subject is Introduction to Marketing, paper number 109, Unit 1, Part 2. Objectives. At the end of this presentation, a learner will become to know core concept of marketing and distinguish between marketing and selling. इस प्रेजेंटेशन में हमने पिछले सेशन की एक एनालिटिकल रिव्यू रखी है. दिस इज द पिक्चर फ्रॉम आवर प्रीवियस सेशन दैट शोज द एवोल्यूशन ऑफ मार्केटिंग. दिस एनालिटिकल टेबल is having a special column reasons जो हमें ये बताता है कि उस पर्टिकुलर मार्केटिंग एरा में रहने के रीजंस क्या क्या थे या उस एरा से दूसरे एरे में आने के समय में क्या रीजंस ने कंट्रीब्यूट किया. प्रोडक्शन एरा, नीड ऑफ द प्रोडक्ट ड्यू टू इट्स एब्सेंस. जब मार्केट में कोई भी प्रोड्यूसर नहीं था और वैसे समय में उन इनोवेटिव या फिर क्रिएटिव प्रोडक्ट्स की मार्केट में ज़रूरत थी, तब प्रोडक्शन एरा के समय इन एंटरप्रेन्योर्स ने अपने बिजनेस को बढ़ाया. और सिंस देयर वाज नो डिफरेंट और अदर प्रोड्यूसर्स, तो डिमांड के और सप्लाई के बीच में ह्यूज गैप था और प्रोडक्शन एरा उस समय चल पड़ा. फिर धीरे धीरे प्रोड्यूसर्स बढ़ते चले गए, जिसके चलते कंपटीशन बढ़ा और यहाँ पर रीज़न था टू रीच फर्स्ट टू द कस्टमर. ये सेल्स एरा का जन्म का कारण था. थर्ड, मार्केटिंग एरा, द कंपटीशन फॉर प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंशिएशन. यहाँ ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा प्रोड्यूसर्स आ गए और सभी के बीच में अपने प्रोडक्ट को दूसरे के प्रोडक्ट से बेहतर बनाने की होड़ लग गई. फोर्थ, मार्केटिंग कंसेप्ट एरा. जब यह कंपटीशन, मार्केटिंग एरा का कंपटीशन और ज़्यादा बढ़ गया, it took the shape of form of cutthroat competition where homogeneous products was existing and there was no base for differentiation of the products. Very closely differentiated products was there. तो मार्केटिंग कंसेप्ट एरा आया. यहाँ पर ध्यान देने की बात यह थी कि कंपनीज ने ये ध्यान दिया, नाउ वी शुड टारगेट टू प्रोड्यूस द राइट प्रोडक्ट फॉर द कस्टमर. और इससे पहले मार्केटिंग एरा में क्या था? फाइंडिंग द राइट कस्टमर. और यहाँ पर हमने राइट प्रोडक्ट पर ध्यान दिया. सोसाइटल एरा में जब बहुत ज़्यादा होमोजीनियस प्रोडक्ट्स हो गए और सारे कंपनीज के प्रोडक्ट ऑलमोस्ट सेम होने लगे, तब कंपनीज ने एक तीसरे आयाम को जोड़ना शुरू किया, विच इज़ कॉल्ड सोसाइटी. इसमें इंक्रीज्ड ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस ऑब्लिगेशन to its positive effects on society while reducing the negative ones. Core concept of marketing. First of all, we should know what all are the core concepts. What is core concept and why do we need to know it? A core concept is a fundamental central concept that is essential. It is a conceptual building block that progresses understanding of the subject. It is actually the big idea. As such, each core concept is built up from a set of component ideas. Thus, understanding a core concept, being able to use it and to solve a problem requires an understanding of each of these smaller components. Let's continue to the subject matter, the core concept of marketing. This picture shows the core concept of marketing. Need, want, demand, product, utility, exchange, transfer, or market prospects. What is need? Needs are physiological in nature. People require food, shelter, clothing, steam, belonging, and likewise. Note that needs are not created, they are pre-existed in human beings. Needs create physiological tension that can be released by consuming or using products. Existence of unmet needs is precondition to undertake marketing activities. इस एग्जाम्पल या फिर इस डीलिंग को आप देखकर समझ सकते होंगे कि कहाँ मार्केटर का रोल आना शुरू होता है. सो इट इज क्लियर आई गेस कि कोर कंसेप्ट ऑफ मार्केटिंग आपको क्या दिखाना चाहता है. नेक्स्ट, वांट. Wants are the options to satisfy a specific need. They are desire for specific satisfiers to meet specific need. Needs are limited but wants are many. For every need there are many wants. इसका एक अच्छा एग्जाम्पल ले सकते हैं. Food is a need, whereas variety of ways such as sweet bread, rice, puff, etc. are available to cater to the need of food. तो ये जो varieties हैं may come under the wants. इसके लिए एक key है, marketer can influence wants, not needs. He concentrates on creating and satisfying needs. Demand. Demand is the want for specific product that are backed by the ability and willingness to buy them. It is always expressed in relation to time. All wants are not transmitted in demand. Such wants which are supported by ability and willingness to buy can turn as demand. Marketers try to influence demand by making the product attractive, affordable, and easily available. So here you can identify what your role will be being an marketer. Marketing management concerns with managing quantum and timing of demand. Marketing management is called as demand management too. यहाँ आपने देख लिया कि मार्केटिंग को हम डिमांड मैनेजमेंट भी बोल सकते हैं. प्रोडक्ट. प्रोडक्ट can be referred as bundle of satisfaction, physical or physiological both. Products क्या हो सकते हैं? It includes core product, product related features, product related services. What is core product? Basic contents or utility. Product related features, color, branding, packaging, etc. Product related services, after sales services, guarantee and warranty, etc. Let's take one example. You want to buy a washing machine. Core product, utility to wash the clothes. What are related features? Different brands or colors like Whirlpool, Videocon, LG. And product related services, after sales services or guarantee that you get after buying the products. So the tangible product is a package of services or benefits. Marketers should consider product benefits and services instead of product only or the product itself. Marketer can satisfy needs and wants of the target consumers by product. Product includes both goods and services. Goods are tangible in nature, whereas services are intangible. I would like to differentiate between tangible and intangible. Tangible goods are those things, or services are those things. Tangible products are those things actually that have a physical existence, and services are intangibles because these do not have the physical existence. Okay, people are not interested just owning or possessing products, but the services rendered by them. For example, we do not buy a pen but writing service. Similarly, we do not buy a car but transportation service. Just owning product is not enough for a customer. The product must serve our needs and wants. Utility. Utility means overall capacity of product to satisfy needs and wants. It is a guiding concept to choose the product. Every product has varying degree of utility. as per level of utility, products can be ranked from the most need satisfying to the least need satisfying. Marketers can provide 4 types of utility to their target customers: form utility, time utility, place utility, and possession utility. What is this form utility? Form utility is created when raw material is converted into a finished product. What is time utility? Time utility to their customers provided by the marketer by providing their products when the customers want them. For example, ATM, when a customer wants their money, they can draw from ATM. Place utility is provided when a marketer provides the product at locations preferred by the customer, like pizza delivery, the delivery at your doorstep, etc. And possession utility allows a buyer to use a product as he wishes. Suppose a customer buys a car, it is his willingness to use the car as he wants. What is cost? Cost means the price or the economic value of the product. The charges a customer has to pay to avail certain services can be said as cost. The utility of product is compared with cost actually, that he has to pay. He will select such a product that can offer more utility for a certain price. What is exchange? Exchange is in the center of marketing. Marketing management tries to arrive at the desired exchange. People can satisfy their needs and wants in one of the 4 ways: self-production, coercion or snatching, begging, or exchanging. Marketer emerges only when people want to satisfy their needs and wants through exchange. Exchange is an act of obtaining a desired product from someone by offering something in return. It is something like we want to buy something, so we take product by paying something to the seller. Obtaining sweet by paying money is an example of an exchange. Here, do not get confused between exchange and transaction. Exchange is a process, not event. It implies that people are negotiating and moving toward the agreement. When an agreement is reached, it is transaction. So, the transaction is the decision arrived or commitment made. What is market or prospects? The term market refers to the group of consumers or organizations that is interested in the product, has the resources to purchase the product, and is permitted by law and other regulations to acquire the product. So, market does not mean only interest or ability to pay. We should have the permission by law too. A market consists of all potential customers sharing a particular need or want who might be willing and able to engage in exchange to satisfy his need or want. Prospect is someone to whom the marketer identifies as potentially willing and able to engage in the exchange. In case of exchange between 2 companies, both can be said as prospects as well as marketers. Generally, consumer or customer who buys product from a company can be said as the prospect. After buying the product, the prospect converts into the customer. So, this is the core concept of marketing. Once again, need, want, demand, product, utility, exchange transfer, market prospects. Students may get this core concept of marketing in various books in different ways. Like some of the books have identified majorly 3 core concepts of the marketing, some with 7, some with 8, and so on. So here are, for our syllabus, it is good to know these 7 marketing concepts. The third topic of our discussion is difference between selling and marketing. Selling, emphasis is on the product, whereas marketing, emphasis is on customer wants. Selling, company first make the product and then figure out how to sell it. Whereas in marketing, company first determines customers' wants and then figures it out to make it. Management is sales volume oriented, whereas management is profit oriented in marketing. In selling, profit through sales volume, whereas in marketing, profits are generated through customer satisfaction. So you can identify the difference between marketing and selling in this particular point, where the sales volume is targeted in selling activity, whereas in marketing the company's target is to create customer satisfaction. In selling, the planning is short run, usually we call it goals, whereas in marketing, planning is long run oriented target regarding the new products, tomorrow's market, and future growth. In selling, let the buyer be aware. Their target is the buyer should be aware, whereas in marketing, let the seller be aware. If the seller is aware of the product that company is dealing with, the seller can educate the customer and they can demonstrate the product very well and differentiate their products with their competitors. So the marketing's objective, that is profits through customer satisfaction, will be achieving by the seller too. Selling, product first, then customer, whereas in marketing, customer first, then the product. इसमें भी हमने देख लिया जो मार्केटिंग एरा में जो 3 चेंज हो रहे थे, मार्केटिंग एरा से मार्केटिंग कंसेप्ट एरा एंड देन सोसाइटल एरा, इसमें हमने देखा था कि जहाँ राइट प्रोडक्ट बनाते थे हम, राइट प्रोडक्ट बनाते थे राइट कस्टमर के लिए, और ये सेल्स एरा में जब हमने देखा था कि वी वर ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट द राइट कस्टमर, वेयर we produce the product first and trying to identify this my product suitability with the right customer. यहाँ आपने इस डिफरेंस को easily identify किया. Thank you for the session.